welcome back to my channel. It's simply Jessica here today with a cute little DIY. I am going to be making a reverse canvas wall art piece. I saw this idea somewhere on Facebook, so we are going to attempt this ourselves, and this is what you're going to need. So this is an 8x10 white canvas from the Dollar Tree by Crafters Square. And obviously whatever you put on here will be your choice and idea, but this will be mine. This is just for inspiration, but this is what you're going to take. Get yourself a little screwdriver because these staples can be a pain in the tushy to get out. So I like to just stick it under there. I'm going to bring this to the edge of the table, but you stick it under. I can't do this without the leverage of the table, and you kind of pop it up. Let me just move this. I know you can't see right now, but these staples can really be a pain. Okay, sorry. Go under there, and we're going to want to push those up a little bit. It's easier if you have it at the edge of the table, but you're just going to want to get under that staple and pull that staple up so you could take your needle nose and then just kind of yank that sucker right on out of there. Okay, so we're going to go all the way around, remove the staples, and that'll be that. All right, now that you have all the staples removed, you're going to just pull it back and remove the canvas from the frame. So you want the frame, but we're going to set the frame to the side for a moment, and we're going to flatten out our canvas here. And what we're going to do is just grab our scissors that I just had. Don't know what I did with them. I tell ya. So grab yourself a pair of scissors. Hopefully these work as well. And you see this outer, or this inner edge here that's already kind of created from being on the canvas? We are just going to cut right along there. And we're going to cut the excess off. Just leaving that inner piece there. If you want to turn it around, you can still see the crease there. Either way, you're just going to cut right along that crease. Like so. And we're going to cut all four sides off. And that is what you will have. You will just have a nice square piece of canvas. A little crooked here, but it's okay. You're not going to see it. All right. So we're just going to put that to the side. We are going to get our wooden frame that we were left over. Going to grab me some paint here. Now my paint is off from Walmart. You know that. This is real brown. And we're just going to put some of that in this container. Like so. Oh, that's kind of gross right there, but it'll work. Excuse me. And then we're just going to get a little paintbrush. Let's find one that I have. We'll just use this guy right here. And we're going to take our brown paint and we're just going to go over the frame. Now, you don't have to go heavy with the paint. We're going to go kind of light. So we have like a natural wood color. So we're not going to go real heavy, okay? But we are going to just paint this bad boy all over. And we will do the inside and outside as well. So again, just another super duper beautiful, I know it's going to be beautiful, craft That does not take much time because you know how I love to not spend a ton of time on crafts, but making them absolutely gorgeous at the same time. So you're just going to take this, you're going to go around all of your edges, and we're going to get that inside as well, because of that we will see. All right, so just paint along. You could speed this part up if you don't feel like watching it. It doesn't take long though, which is the best part. And just get it in there. And this is so easy. And we're not doing a second coat. I'm going to tell you that right now because I already like the brown to this. So it's like more of like a natural wood color. And I love it. And then you're just going to get your inner part. You don't need to worry about the back because you will not see it. Again, that is also such a lovely part of this, is that you kind of, not really skip, but you kind of get to skip a little bit because you're not going to see it, which is phenomenal, correct? I love that. Just lightly with the paint, guys. And look at that, we're almost done with this painting part already. And look at this. Just gorgeous. Don't worry about the back, but absolutely just gorgeous already. So we are just going to put this off to the side here because we want it to dry. I'm going to put that on the side, and then you're going to get yourself one of these styrofoam pumpkins. And we are just going to remove the tag, remove the stem, and there is a line here all the way around this pumpkin. And we are just going to want to cut this in half. And then this is what you have. Okay, so you just cut that in half, and this is what you're left with. You just need half of it. We're going to very professionally blow that off the table. There is a little bit of a piece here that we're going to want to maybe just try to trim up a little bit. I have my little saw here from Dollar Tree. We're just going to want to straighten that out a little bit. And this is what you are left with. Of course, you can make more than one. I'm only making one at the moment. I do feel like I'm probably going to do another one just so it matches. But I am going with the, what color is this? Nautical, it's called. This one is actually by Home Decor. This is the folk art paint. But this is the dark blue, kind of like a deeper blue that I like. I had two different choices. I'm not sure which one. We have Tuscan Teal. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it. No, Tuscan Teal. I'm lying. We're going to go with that. Because that kind of reminds me of like that bluish green color that is out right now with the pumpkin. So this is Apple Barrel, Tuscan Teal. That's what we're going to go with. And we are going to paint this pumpkin. I was looking, they do sell these in white and in black. I could not find a white one. So I'm hoping that this covers pretty well in the orange. So you're just going to take your paint. I also should have picked up paint brushes because I don't have many left. And we're going to paint this guy, okay? It seems in my previous DIYs that it's easier to pretty much dab this paint versus spreading the paint, okay? It seems to cover a lot better. It seems to get into the little nooks and crannies a little bit better. And that is how I get a better coverage. But we are going to want to paint this entire pumpkin, whatever color it is you want. You can leave it orange if you want. I'm just going with this really cool teal color. This kind of, like I said, just reminds me of like the blue and stuff that they have out in the pumpkins now that I just learned to absolutely love and adore. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're just gonna take our pumpkin and we are going to paint it. This is probably going to need 2 coats. It may or may not, depending on how well you can get into all of your little nooks and crannies, okay? So I'm just gonna finish painting this and I'll be right back. Okay, so there is our pumpkin, nice and beautiful in blue. It did take 2 coats. It's still a little bit wet, so I'm just gonna let this sit on the side here and we're gonna move on to the next part. And that is going to be, oh, and I got brown paint on it, of course, but that's okay. These little wooden letters, sayings that come from the Dollar Tree came in a pack of 4, I think it was 4 or 5, but Hello Fall is the one that I'm going to use. My only issue so far is I can't figure out what color I want it to be. So we may just actually hold off a minute because I'm not 100% sure, but we are going to be using that. We're going to take back our frame. We are going to take our piece of cut canvas like this. You are going to want the beige side facing you, white side facing down, okay? And we are just going to take hot glue as soon as I get it, and we're gonna hot glue around the frame, the back of the frame, as soon as it works for me, guys. So we're just gonna hot glue the back of this frame, and then we are going to glue down our canvas piece. So we're just gonna line that up. If I burn myself one more time, and we're just gonna press that down onto the back of the canvas. So that is what you're going to see, okay? Once I'm done cutting or burning myself and everything else, I do see a piece that may be a little too long, so we're just gonna cut that right off, or bend it backwards, it doesn't matter. That's what your back's gonna look like. So when you turn it around, you now have the canvas for your background, okay? Stinking cute already. Then we are going to take Mr. Blue Pumpkin here, and I'm gonna add some hot glue, and we're gonna stick him right there in the center all the way to the bottom, okay? So just some hot glue around, I know you can't see me, around the whole part of your pumpkin. And thank goodness it takes forever to cool on these because I'm always running out. Just like that. Flip it over. Just trying to do this so you can see. Find your center and just let that sit a minute, okay? Look how cute already. I just want to look at it myself for a second. There we go. Look how cute already. I'm loving it. So you're gonna want to find a stem of some sort. This was just a little wooden stem that I pulled off of one of these signs from the Dollar Tree that I had laying around. And that is what we're gonna use as our stem. Good thing is there's still pretty much a piece that is cut. You're just gonna pop it right in there, all right? So you have a couple different choices on how you want to decorate. You can add, I'm thinking adding some leaves, possibly the smaller ones, because the bigger ones seemed maybe they would be too much, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So that's what it looks like with the smaller ones. And this is what it would look like with, I'd probably have to cut and glue, with the bigger ones here. Just gonna cut that. And then we would get those in there like that. But to me, I feel like they're just a little too big. I would like actually something like in the middle of the two of these, to be quite honest to you. But I am going to just add these little leaves on here. I had some blueberries that we're gonna add as well. I'm not gluing anything down right now because I just want to see. But this is what, I don't know how I feel about these leaves, guys. We may have to find something else. Okay, in my basket of flowers, I did find like a medium size leaf. It's a little crinkly, but we're gonna try to fix that. And this is what I think I'm gonna use. So I'm just going to move that out of the way. Cut these though. We're gonna cut them in the middle and cut a little bit of that stem off, okay? So we have some room to maneuver. Turning it just to face me. And we're just gonna add just a little hot glue. I just like to put things on before I glue them down. A little hot glue and add our leaves to it, okay? Just like this. I might even lay it down a little bit. So you just gotta play around with things, see how you like it. Might actually have them facing outward. So just a little hot glue. And mine is stuck in my chair. There we go. So just a little hot glue and a little bit of glue on the stem here. And you're just gonna place that down like so. Give that a second. And then do the same with your other leaf. So we're gonna cut a little bit more of that off. And then just get that down there. And just hang on to it. Unlike me, I get impatient. Just hang, I know, sorry, I'm like not even talking, I apologize. Just waiting for that to cool. So now you have some gorgeous leaves. And then I'm gonna add the berries because I think they're cute. I'm just gonna add them to one side here. And look how adorable this is, right? So then we want to take the Hello Fall because I like to add that right there. I'm trying to see. Do we want to make it maybe like that? But I'm not sure what color to paint it. That is my dilemma right now. We may just go with white. And then you got to figure out what side you want it on. But it's just going to be that cute. I'm loving it already. Let's go with, we're going to go with white for now, or maybe even a gray. Let's do gray. I know, I just can't ever make up my own mind. That is the worst part about it. Go with a little dark gray or a light gray. Let's see here. Get us a little paintbrush. We're gonna go light gray here. And we're just gonna paint this real quick. Again, nothing too hard about this, right? I really need to get paintbrushes because I am making this harder on myself than it needs to be. But I like these colors. It's different for me because I'm usually very, very, very like yellows, orange, red, maroon, like those type of fall colors. It's always been like my always go-to with those. So just a little bit of paint here. We're gonna paint this little sign. You don't need a lot. We're only going over it one time. Because I don't want it to be too dark. And this is what you will have, okay? And I have decided I'm going on the side here. So you are going to just need to bring, and I know I should let this dry, your hot glue here, right down, and then right down. Yes, let it dry, guys. It will dry quickly though. And then there you have it. Absolutely gorgeous. Reverse canvas, super cute. I love this. I'm going to hang this so you get a better view of that. And I'm going to get rid of that piece right there. And how easy, right? And you could do this so many different ways. You could do this white pumpkins, orange pumpkins, black pumpkins, purple pumpkins, whatever it is you want to do. This was just my little inspiration on it, but I am going to just hang this up so you can see it better, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so here it is. I'm a dingy who said hang it up when I didn't even attach anything to hang it. So that definitely isn't going to work, but it's just such a beautiful little piece, and I love it. And again, it could be done in so many different ways, to each their own, right? Color-wise, style-wise, whatever it is. Oh, there's a piece of, we can get rid of that, piece of hot glue hanging there. There we go. But look how cute. I absolutely love the reverse canvas. I think it is super cute, super stunning, easy to do. I love it. I hope you guys do too. And until next time, bye now.